Okay, I welcome you to this wonderful class, the class of mathematics. Today we are looking at the question which is coming from Mathematics Paper 2, 2025, internal. And this question was question number 2a. So the question reads, solve the equation 3x squared minus 11x minus 1 is equals to 0, giving your answers correct to 2 decimal places. So now pay attention so that you can be taught on how to solve that type of equation. Remember, this question carries 5 marks. So it's very important to you as a learner to understand how you can handle that particular question. So this question is quadratic equation. Therefore, there are about 3 methods that you can use for you to actually come up with the answer. So we have formula method, we have factorization method, we have completing square method. But the method that I will run you through today is completing square method. Okay, that is the one that I will teach you today. So let us quickly start and see how best we can come up with the answer. So like the way the question is, the first term, which is raised to the power of 2, has got a coefficient of 3. So now when you are dealing with completing square method, you have to make sure that the 3 there removed, okay? So that you can just remain with x squared. In short, I'm trying to tell you that when you are given this kind of question, before you do anything, is to make sure that you have the term which is raised to power 2, in this case x, to have only one coefficient. Okay, so we are going to say so 3x squared minus 11x minus 1 equals 0. Then this one, for us to remain with the just x squared there, we have to divide by 3. Okay, so since the coefficient is 3, so we'll divide by 3 throughout. What do I mean? When I say throughout, meaning that same 3 will be constant. You are going to divide by here, you say over 3, even here over 3, here over 3, then here over 3. Then from there, 3 into 3, we are going to have x squared, then minus 11 over 3, which is 11x, then minus 1 over 3 equals 0 into, 3 into 0, the answer is 0. Okay, so that is the way to go. So after you have x squared with only one coefficient, we can now progress. So how are we going to progress here now? We are going to make sure that this number with no variable comes to where the 0 is. And for it to go this side, it means it will actually cross an equal sign. Or yes, equal sign. And definitely it will change its sign. So we'll bring down this the way they are. X squared minus 11 over 3x then is equals to 0. Then this one will go to the other side and it will be positive because here it is negative 1 over 3. So once it crosses an equal sign, it will change its sign from negative to positive. Then we can simplify further by saying squared ln 11 over 3x then equals 1 over 3. So after you have done that, what next? So the next thing that you are supposed to do there now is to find the half of the x coefficient. This one, the coefficient of this x, you are going to find the half of this 11 over 3 because 11 over 3 is the coefficient of x. Then after finding the half of this, you are now going to do what? To square that half. After squaring it, you add it now to the other side as well as to the same side. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about. I'll show you. So we can start. So we are saying x squared. You just bring this one down. Then the half of 11 over 3. How do we find half? Remember, this is paper 2. It is a calculator version. So you can easily use a calculator for you to come up with the necessary answer. So let me just write here. I'll say 11 over 3. Then half, you just multiply times the half. Okay? So that is the half of 11 over 3. So 11 times 1, the answer is 11 over 3 times 2, the answer is 6. So meaning the half of 11 over 3 is 11 over 6. That is the half. Okay? But remember, this one, this coefficient has got a negative. So we don't need to forget about it. So we say negative there. So the half will be negative 11 over 6. So that negative 11 over 6 is the one that we are going to add both sides. So here we'll say plus negative 11 over 6. Then you square it. Okay? Then equals, here we have 1 over 3, then plus negative 11 over 6. Okay? Then you square. This same one, both sides. So one thing that you must take note there is that the moment you just find the half of the coefficient of x, it means 11 over 3x disappeared there. Okay, remove it. Okay, because we have found the half of it. So remove it. Okay, then from there, we can now easily say x squared. When you multiply this, positive times negative, the answer will remain what? Negative, which is 11 over 6. Then you have a square. Okay? Then equals 1 over 3 plus, or this one also will still be the same, where I will say 11 over, or even before doing that, this one we can still maintain the way it is, over 6, then squared. But for this side, when you look at x has got a power, which is 2, this one also has got a power. So therefore, this can easily be written as x minus 11 over 6, then you do what? Square, which is just one and the same. So that is what you are supposed to write there now. Because the 11 over 6 has got a square, then x also has got a square. So what we are going to do is, we are trying to factorize the power. Okay, so the power will just be outside. Then you say x minus 11 over 6. Okay, then here we know that we have got, I think I can write this one here, because looking at the space here, it can't fit. So we'll say minus 11 over 6. Okay, 11 over 6, then equals, we have equals there, then 1 over 3. Here we know we can square this. 11 squared, because this power which is there is affecting both the numerator, which is 11, and the denominator, which is what? 6. But don't forget, this is paper 2. So you can easily use a calculator. You say 11 squared, what is the answer? 11 squared, the answer is going to be, so say plus, the answer is going to be 121 over, then 6 squared is 36. Okay, so that is the new expression that we are going to have. Then from there, here don't forget we have a square. There is a square there. Okay, then from there we can actually simplify this so that we only have one fraction. There are two fractions there. So let us bring this one down. Over 6, then square is equals to, what is common here is 36. 3 into 36 is 12. Okay, 12 times 1, 12. Then plus 36 into 36, 1 times 121. We are going to have 121. Okay, so x minus 11 over 6 squared is equals to 121 plus 12. What is the answer? 133. 133 over 36. Okay, then from there we can now say, since we are looking for x, the value of x, and here we have a what? A square. So we are going to get rid of this square by introducing the what? The square root both sides. And here to be negative, positive, negative, the moment you just introduce the square root. So this square root and this power there goes. And we are going to remain with x minus 11 over 6 equals positive or negative. What is the square root of 133? 133, which is divided by 36. What's the square root of that? The answer is 1.922, then 0.93766. Okay, so after you have found the square root of this, the answer that you get is the one which is indicated. Okay. All right, so that is our new answer that we are going to get. So one thing that you should not forget here is that before writing the final answer, whatever number of decimal places, you have to indicate all of them. So that's why I've written all the decimal places on this one after simplifying. Then from there, what next? We are now going to say x is equals to, we'll start with positive, so that is 1.922, then 0.93766. Okay, then this one will go this side and it will be positive, because this one will cross an equal sign and it will become positive 11 over 6. So what is our x? That is for positive. Okay, so what is our x? So our x is going to be, let us do the calculations, 1.9220937, then 66 plus 11 divided by 6. So the answer will be what? The answer is going to be 3.77. 3.37. 0.75542, then 70, then 99. Okay, which can be rounded off according to the question. They said to do decimal places, so that would be 3.76. Okay, or because here we are going to have two answers. There is one for positive, the other one negative. Or, so the other one, looking at the space, I can write it from here, where we say x. Okay, I think let me wrap the first part here so that I can write properly. Okay, so there I'll say, or x is equals to, there's a negative now, so negative 1.9, then 2209, then 3766. Okay, that is plus 11 over 6. This one will cross an equal sign again. So there I will say now negative 1.9, 2209, 2209, 37, 66 plus 11 divided by 11 divided by what? 6. Okay, so the answer that we are getting here is 0.08876043267. Then, and that is negative. So we can round off this one to two decimal places according to what they want. So 8, you get 1 from there. You are going to have negative 0.09. That is the answer, the other solution for the question. So this is how we handle such questions using completing square method. Thank you so very much for following my tutorial.